Okay, we're going to look at a couple examples where you could use the product or quotient rule, but it's sometimes easier to use a different method. Okay, so if we look at number 5, we've got x cubed plus 2 times 3x minus 2. So you could make this part f and that part g and use the product rule. But what you could do is just go ahead and FOIL it out. So that would give us 3x to the 4th. Then this would be minus 2x cubed, then plus 6x, and then minus 4. And once you FOIL it out, you can then just go term by term. So maybe it's a little bit more work at the beginning, but then when you actually do the derivative, it's a much shorter process. So now that I've got everything like separate and not multiplied together since I've FOILed it out, I can just use my product rule. So 3 times 4 is 12, and then my new exponent will be 3. 2 times 3 is 6. My new exponent will be 1 less. This is 6 times 1. So just plus 6, that would be x to the 0. And then here, when I take the derivative of constant, that'll just be 0, because it's like we have an x to the 0 here. So 0 times anything is 0. So that part just goes away when we take the derivative. So here's the derivative, and then I can GCF out just a 6. So that'll be 6 times 2x cubed minus x squared plus 1. Now looking at number 6, you could use the quotient rule here and make this f and make this g. But since there's only one term on the bottom, you can split up this fraction and simplify and then use your power rule. So anytime there's one term, so if there was a plus 1 here, I couldn't do this. I would have to do quotient rule. But since it's just a single term on the bottom, you can split up the fraction and reduce it. So this will reduce to x. Here the x squareds are going to cancel. Here, before I can take the derivative, I just need to move that x up and make the exponent negative. Okay? So now that I've simplified it, I've got 3 separate terms, so I can just use my power rule for the derivative. Okay? So this would be 1 times 1, so 1x to the 0. The derivative of this constant is just going to be 0. Here, negative 2 times negative 2 will be 4x, subtract 1 from that negative 2, making it negative 3, and then all you have to do is get rid of that negative exponent. So that'll be f of x equals 1 plus 4 over x cubed.